Hello, this is the Gaming Lizard, and this is our Anno special. We are now entering Green Hills. Now we're gonna scream to our little heart's content. We can't see Jack, but that's okay. We don't need to. They should fear us. We have entered Green Hills, folks. Milk caps and mushrooms. We gotta go down here to the criggly quaggly inter-betweens. Hi, Heimdall. And look for the beautiful white shrooms and possibly no accidental killing from a head-butting cat. I love that precise movement that we can do. Last time I heard this place was on fire, but I see nothing. Nope, we only need 2 more. And they're right there. And I found the melons. Looking all over for the stupid melons in that bush. Let's go get the melons. We have to be careful. The things that haunt these areas do tend to prefer to, well, attack players while eating food. Not that it matters, I just hunker wherever and bash their brains in. But we need flowers, so we go to the top of any of these green hills and they'll either have flowers or button mushrooms. And this will be the last quest we have to do here, I believe. Ugh. Annos are not designed for climbing. Oh, there's the fires. You see all that niceness? Stay in Eotrike's body like the way, or you will get flambéed. It's not fun. But I sadly see nothing in the area. Let's see. Flowers tend to be among either the farther backs or the very up fronts. The screaming angry Anno will fight the fire once he gets to GP, better known as Grand Plains, because this here is Duskhorn, the bush Anno, and Duskhorn has a favorite bush. He sits in this bush and he wants to be left alone. And if you do not leave Duskhorn, the bush Anno, alone, he will proceed to threat display and scream at you to get off his front lawn. And if you do not get off his front lawn, he will then mock charge you, and if you still do not get off his front lawn, he will then try to beat your brains in. He does not like to be bothered. He likes to watch the coming and goings from his bush and not be cuddled upon. He's fairly kind about his warnings, often giving extras. But he is not a fan of being duped around with so much. Let's take a look. Unfortunately, I'll just go for a swim. Annos aren't very good at climbing. So, as you have been noticing, Annos have actually really, really good stam regen. They're not the fastest, they're not the brightest with their little goat eyes, but they sure as heck almost never ran out of stam unless you're not paying attention. And even then, I think I got the color of the scales wrong. I think they're supposed to be black, and I've made them as a dark blue. So we're going to be heading this way. And heading to GP. Now that day has come and the fog has disappeared, we can get a better look at what's around. And that is the lag from the fire. And it's why the server's getting less and less people in it. And mods don't really care at this point because they're shutting it down in 2 days. 2.5. And as you see, there's almost absolutely nothing. Where there's one, there tends to be others. So we will now have to keep our eye out, hunker, and wait for our stam to come back. That might have been a Udi, that might have been a Utah. It's probably a Utah at that size. Utah's players tend to think they're invincible when they are not. Stuff happens when they make that mistake. Looking at the map, we're going to go up and around and through. Though we probably missed all of the high action, which is when I was eating dinner. I'm sorry. Am I pointing the way I need to go? Yes, I am. Time to go. No need to run. We're not in a hurry. In fact... Oof. Stomping McStomperson. So, just keep going. We're going the wrong way. And almost caught on fire by the sound of it. That's about how close it is for it to load in. It's very annoying, loud, and really hard to record on. Let's find the right way to go, folks. There we go. You are now finding my issue with sense of direction on the ground. I don't have one. But we now no longer... Mock charging is always fun. It confuses the poor babies. There you are. So, in about 10-15 minutes, we only have about 20 minutes left, we will be entering Grand Plains, but we first have to go through the woods of Birch. Very annoying place. Lots of stuff to get caught on, trip over. It's just annoying. But it's a good questing spot. It's just Anno can't pick up its feet 2 inches off the ground to step over woods. That is a very common issue with Anno and a lot of dinosaurs in this game. They just can't step up. Literally. So, Annos cannot cross most land bridges because they're not actually land bridges. They're just rocks placed down over the water. And you have to jump a lot of them. No. That explains why I'm not an adult yet. Thank you for telling me 20 minutes later, jeez. That should take us around between two land bridges. Basically between two waterfalls, so there shouldn't be anything there. It might be a safe crossing point, it might not. We are now in the woods of Birch, or the Birch Woods. I am now an adult again. I scream of joy and tail slam. We shall party hardy because of that. Well, we might not. We might be crossing in another place. That is okay. It doesn't really matter where we cross as long as it's not GP River. Oh, I got Rustless. I don't need to gather for money or growth. We will actually be where we need to be rather soon-ish. Yep. We're crossing right over there and just following it that way. Yep, we will. Water's done. My lizard is Lonnie. Has gone insane over in her little cage. If anybody is willing and able, should definitely watch out for grumpy Asian water dragons, Chinese water dragons, Thailand water dragons. They have a bunch of names. She's just hungry. So we might find a berry bush, we might not. I'm not too terribly worried about it. There's gonna be food where we go. Not that kind of food. I don't eat that. I can eat those flowers, though. I'd rather have the melons, I'm not gonna lie. Look at... Bonnie wants attention. And there is the food that we seek. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Ba-doop-doop. Nope, I don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. So yeah, Anna's regained stam rather quickly. I want to go, well, just follow the path. We'll get where we're going. Just go this way. Like I said, there was another path there. And I estimated that about right. Actually really wrong. About 10 minutes to get to GP. Because we will be entering it very soon. Rock. Invisible rock. We have left Birchwoods and we should be in GP as we speak. And just down this hill. We cannot approach the water in GP whatsoever. Up and around, and here we are. We will be done soon. If there is a fight, we will record to the end of the fight. I will hate to tell you this, Anos, while they are great at fights, they are very poor at killing their opponents, because the only thing slower than an Ano, unfortunately, is a spoon or a Spino on land. Everything else can outrun you, which means you have to bone break them and hope they're slower than you to kill them. I don't see anything. There's fire nearby. There it is. There's more. There is indeed a fight to watch. We can't join. There's Melon Rock. Oh, that thing messed up. That thing messed up. You don't take on 3 Nasutos by yourself. And my bush is on fire. Still. Yes, make all the jokes you want. Ooh, what is that? That looks like a duck. That definitely looks like a duck. And there's a hat. Yep, that's a duck. That's a hat. They eat mushrooms. What the fuck? And I need stam. I'm being quiet because I am egging on a fight. I'm paying attention. I am acting rogue. I am doing this, he's throwing temper. My old man is throwing temper tantrums. His home is on fire. His bush is on fire. Nothing here is grown enough to even think about. Oh. Taking him on. And there's Melon Rock. We'll just head over there and get food. Unless the fire spreads, then we're dunzos. Up there, the spoons. That's probably Glitch and his family. There is the W. You know, I've never tried taking on 3 apexes at once. One of them must not be fully grown because they're not allowed to have a group of 3. Yeah, that's not fresh. So yeah, this is basically what he's mostly been doing because his bush is on fire. Grumpy old Anno mad. Yep, that's a trophy give off. Uh-oh, so that's time and a half, folks. Like, share, subscribe. Click the bell icon for notifications. This is the Gaming Lizard. Catch ya later.